And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the oldest of all cup competitions, the FA Cup. It's Northampton Town facing Burnley.
Thanks, Derek. Well, the hosts are clear favourites going into this tie. But with that comes pressure, particularly against a team that will remain compact, are well-drilled defensively and are a threat on the counter-attack. If the hosts don't go through, though, it will be a major upset.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, I'm just a little worried. They might be too negative here. They're certainly going to be hard to break down with that five-man midfield. But will they have enough going the other way? I'm not sure.
And this the initial 11 for Burnley.
Well, for a while, everybody played with a 4-4-2, and it can still be a very good system. But it does rely very much on your front two getting the better of their markers and the wide midfield players being good in 1v1 situations. Let's hope they play it well today.
And they kick off here. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Josh Brownhill. And space to cross it. But strong defending. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. And he whips it in and clears his lines. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
A big moment here, Derek.
Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Can they convert? They had to react and did. Mopé. Will it happen for them? Ramos with it. Romero now. And teammates to play it to. And he takes on the shot. Terrific block. Josh Brownhill, and they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Played over. Well, nothing untoward happened. Romero on the ball. A very good tackle. And in the perfect position to read it. And players waiting in the centre. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Now a decent position. Might go ahead. Oh, a tremendous block. And can they exploit the space out wide? Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely!
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Well, that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. And they have possession again.
Well, the stats show us that the hosts haven't had that much of the ball, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
Well read to put an end to that attack. This might have potential. Mopé. Moving the ball nicely. Trying to carve out the equaliser. Tremendous block. Can they create something from here? Could play it in. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Now they've lost it. Top-class defending. Back with Ramos. Beautifully disguised ball. And the alarm bells are ringing. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Oh, surely. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, a second goal for them here. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. And so it is, the first half story has been written. And I think it's fair to say he's had happier days in front of goal, Stuart.
Yeah, he's been well marshalled so far, but he hasn't worked the defenders or the goalkeeper hard enough. He's got to impose himself on this game, otherwise they're going to struggle to get back into this.
And they kick off here. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Back with Ramos. Gordon. Well, potential danger. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Romero. High quality defending. Going well. An option. Will this one help them get back into the game? Well, a poor effort when all was said and done, and simple for the keeper.
Well, he's made a real mess of that, hasn't he? What a chance that was.
Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, they've got a real bargain here. He's such a good player, and he brings so much to this team. This is a really great deal for the club.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Really good challenge. And continues his run. Opportunity! They've got it now, what can they do? He takes aim. Determined defending. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Northampton Town facing Arsenal.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Disappointing pass. Lovely ball over the top. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Romero on the ball. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Magnificent defending. And you don't want to lose possession there. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Has eyes for goal. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Here it is now, a substitution. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Now this could really lift spirits. And a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Trying to pick out a teammate. And dealt with that ball comfortably. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. A sloppy pass. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Burnley facing Tottenham Hotspur. Well, that's a well-timed pass. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
We're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. Physically strong and secure on the ball. 10 minutes left for play. It's with Romero. Now with Orellana. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Well, great read there to intercept. Tremendous ball played through. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Moving forward effectively. Antony. And no way through. Oh, surely. Well, defenders having to cover up. There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Yeah, it doesn't come much easier than that, does it? I thought they played well, and it was an excellent overall performance, particularly going forward. They'll certainly be confident going into the next round.
His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.